chill, study, play games with Synthwave Boy.
All right, so this was
that doesn't sound good.
this
No.
was such an
No, it's-
interesting conversation.
No, it's a new addition to that internet genre of never-ending music. Haven't you noticed the internet now has never-ending music, like infinite loops of music that you can just find on the internet?
That's a beautiful part. That's a beautiful thing about the internet.
And there's like, sounds of rain and sounds of ponies and sounds of insects.
There's storytelling with صوت مكيف.
I'm serious. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like sounds of the forest and shit like that.
There's
Like they have mics set up in forests so you can just hear
I
forest all the
understand.
time.
That's called white noise.
yes.
No, that's called
Enjoyed by white
no,
people.
That's actually that's
That's
actually
why it's called white noise.
no. It's actually a new space that is created online. It's like an interface with nature. You can't go and touch it, but you
Okay,
can
first
hear.
off,
You can
I
feel
think
it
you're
with-
completely wrong. It's not new.
I'm not saying it's new. I'm saying an interface.
ASMR
Yeah.
is the new thing.
But
No.
It was the new thing for a while.
culturally, though,
Look
we don't go for that kind. We go for this. We go for old school window AC sounds
Yes. I was
for
about to
4
tell him.
hours.
Yes, there's a
on
YouTube. Yeah, exactly. There's a YouTube channel. Sultan Mukayef.
Sultan Mukayef.
Yeah, the OGAC, the square one into the wall. It is just for 4 hours.
That is a very long time to listen to AC.
Lamborghini
What-
got nothing on this.
عشان أنام عشان ما أصحى. Basically in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, see, again, you're all rich man. Rich man has not lived in a house.
أنا عندي مكيف. I don't need صوت مكيف.
Hold on, your room central AC, صح?
No.
Remember, عندك no, you have split,
Yeah.
my bad. I thought you still
Ours
had
is
the
an
window
ancient house. يا بعد.
one. No, that's why. If it's an ancient house, should have had that one.
No, this is more ancient than that.
Bro, I'm sorry. Like,
What are you talking
sleeping
about?
on that noise of that AC.
That's what I do every day.
See?
Yeah.
Gets you.
The ancient house here.
I think
Window AC.
Window AC.
I think
There's cold and hot. That's it. No temperature, no nothing.
I think we're going off track where I want to
Hot
go with
smells
this
weird.
conversation.
I don't know why.
I was trying to go.
Yes, true.
I was trying to go with that whole internet provides, unlimited, unending entertainment.
True. I mean, thank you for
there's-
making that discovery.
And
But-
just to the point that we just went back to, I was just mentioning a minute ago. I just discovered Joe Rogan on Spotify, right? So
Yes.
now the question.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I'm sorry to the people listening to this.
Like, this is new
I
to
keep
me.
telling you, he's not tech savvy for sure.
okay, so
And he's behind on everything in life.
okay, so my question is now: how do I choose which Joe Rogan episode with the random dude that I want to listen to?
Oh, you want to go to the catalog?
Yani, yes,
No.
that's what it's there for,
No.
isn't it?
I mean, you can,
Yeah,
but Joe
can.
Rogan.
But you better be sure that you know what you're looking for.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yani, I need to be ready.
Yeah,
for
so
Joe.
if you're interested in, if you say you see a guest, you will see if he's a reoccurring guest. You can search that name again if you enjoyed him and see if he's been on before and see that.
Yeah.
But if you want specific breakdown, nah, son.
No, there's not a top
ما
tier.
في list of best Joe Rogan guests.
There's a website for that. I remember.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, they catalog all his what's name episodes.
Like
And rate them.
I do not. I remember rating them or not. By the way,
That
it
is
took me a
weird. I would
second to remember. I had to make sure that you said rate.
I would like a network map with all the guests interlocked. And
Or how about you do like
What
what
is this,
everybody
Final
does?
Fantasy? No,
and
it's
go
just a
through your own
podcast. What are you
research.
talking about?
discussion points?
Listen, Joe Rogan dishes out many episodes
Yeah.
regularly. So you don't need to go to the back catalog. You can just,
We see, but that's the thing.
Subscribe
It's not
and just
really
listen.
just about Joe Rogan, though.
by the time you finish one episode, 2 already dropped.
But it's not again. It's not really about that. See, that's one part of it. The other part is I'm talking about all the content that I would like to discover. How does one go about choosing?
Well, one,
What to go-
we
what to
told you
consume.
about Joe Rogan years ago, and you decided to ignore. And now you're trying to tell us, yo, how can I fix my problem and give me a shortcut? No, go back and start listening like
Start with
everybody
the
else.
beginning.
Yeah. Are you
And
talking
that's it.
about specifically
No,
Joe Rogan?
no, listen.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's about-
start from the beginning. No,
Okay.
No.
I'm talking about consuming content. How does one go about consuming content in a world where the choice is seemingly infinite? This is my question.
You pick something you like. What do you like?
Really?
What do you like?
I like a lot of things.
History?
You know, there's like 3 episodes. Like 3-hour episodes are just boring.
Well, that's the problem.
Well, yeah, exactly. So you have to live it like the way we did.
Can
bitch.
we remove it from the internet?
No.
Can we?
Can y'all simplify Joe Rogan for me? Yeah, what an elitist jerk.
Let's ask the ISP people to take down any content that we deem يعني unworthy of our time. عرفت؟ اللي اسمع ترى هناك مو بزين شيله
The
شيله.
guy's just gonna block you.
There's a podcast you'll enjoy called Dan Harlan. Dan Harlan's Hardcore History.
Okay.
Dan
See,
Carlin.
yes.
Dan Carlin.
A Hardcore History. Beautiful podcast.
Is it hardcore?
It is hardcore. Yeah, it's like
Yo.
No, that in terms that applies to certain thing. Like he
And
goes
also,
into
your tone applies to certain things.
Yeah.
like he goes into detail. It's like you know,
Rough.
are you
he,
give.
Rough.
That's exactly it. He understands the spirit. You know,
he has those sound bites.
I
there.
shall give you I shall give you history with knuckles. You know, shall get scrappy at some point. Yeah, I'd enjoy that. I'm reading about several streams of history right now, so I need to explore
Good luck.
more. Yeah.
Well,
Thank you.
what did you get to?
You don't want to know, Turks.
Thank you.
Do you want to know?
Go on.
I don't think he really wants to know.
You're stating facts. You are stating facts.
I'd like to believe that one day, you know, you would actually care.
I mean, I entertained,
Hey,
but you know me too well. Hello. Hello.
The fans love it. I'm buying time. I'm buying time, guys. I'm buying time. Hey, welcome back to Kabsa. It's your boy Adil. What's happening? What's popping? Episode 206. I checked. Shout out to tens of listeners. Shout out to tens of viewers. I got the homie Turks right behind me.
Hey.
I got the homie Shamsi right next to
Yo.
me. Listen, number one is not in the building. Thank
Who?
God. Who?
yeah, what are we talking about?
Our imaginary friend.
What imaginary friend?
Okay.
Okay.
We did not take our meds today.
I don't know.
Apparently, some of us did not take their
I
meds
don't know what you're
today.
talking about.
Well, anyway, how y'all doing?
Good.
So history, hardcore, fists, rawr.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So wait,
Not in that order.
These are the hashtags at the bottom of the episode.
is this what we're going back to now? Like, no.
I guess.
But-
But again, reminder, it's Ramadan.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that recommendation, Turks. I shall definitely check out hardcore history.
right.
By
Turks,
who?
Turks,
Yeah.
please put a reminder. And
In 6 months to
No.
check if he did.
no, it's 6 months.
La, because I'm going to give him time.
That's
I'm going
like
to give him time.
10 days.
10 days.
10 days. And then we'll ask him.
Very accurate number.
Yes.
Yeah.
10 exact days. And then we'll ask him.
I have
Shamsi.
listened to other podcasts, you know.
Yeah, yeah, shit.
Remind
oh
me
my
in
God,
10
wow.
days to ask Shamsi about podcasts.
Actually,
Exactly.
okay.
See, you're not going to forget.
Thank you.
You gave Siri a thumbs up. I don't know why you did.
Yeah, the visual cues.
I know she's looking.
Yeah. She is. She
I
is.
just want to know. I see you too. You know?
Siri needs affirmation. Yeah.
Well, anyway, I want to know, Shamsi, what is your relation to the Dalai Lama?
I mean,
Well,
thankfully, I am aware that he exists.
Uh-huh.
You know, he claims to be.
Do you know that he's been on the news lately?
Yes, I do.
Do you know why?
Because for molesting a child.
No, no,
Escalated really quick. What's happening with the Dalai
different
Lama?
religion, Shamsi.
Yes.
Different religion.
I mean,
You're thinking Vatican. Okay?
I'm just saying.
We're talking about Asia.
There was a weird incident that happened recently with the Dalai Lama
where he was with an Indian kid,
yes, and
he was I think he was trying to kiss him.
yeah,
What?
Yeah, and then he stuck out his tongue. And here's the question that I have.
Yo.
Allegedly,
he tried
he-
to suck his tongue.
Yes.
What?
That's what the news was out about.
Yes.
From, the thing is, like, I don't know, did people hear that? Like, is that someone just saw the video? and
There's
saw,
video.
Yeah, okay, the video, but he didn't say anything. I'm saying the saying one. And
Yeah.
he said, do this. That's the part that I'm trying to figure out.
I have no idea.
No, this is very disturbing. What
It
is
is
happening?
it's even
Yes.
disturbing to look at. But the thing is, the reason I bring that up, because I know you, like, when it comes to nasty people in history, Shamsi, you related.
I have background. Okay.
You relate.
There's files.
You relate.
Okay.
So some like Asian American, in some university in California or something, came out and said, is it Tibet?
Mm-hmm.
And it's part of the tradition to, like, you know, when you stick out your tongue is a sign of respect or something like that.
I have.
Keys are like mud on a heap.
wow.
Okay,
Okay.
like super wide,
I have no
like
idea.
trash backside keys.
You,
And how come you have no idea? Again, Shamsi,
See, well,
look into the history files.
okay. So you know who the Dalai Lama is?
who is the Dalai Lama?
He's a spiritual leader of Buddhism.
Of Dalais.
Of,
Oh, my bad.
Of Buddhism, you know, that I believe originated in Tibet. So the problem with Tibet is China. So China doesn't believe.
Great start. Okay.
Choose your words wisely.
Yeah.
Sir.
So China.
China's gonna buy YouTube tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Just for this.
So China believes, in China, which includes Tibet.
Yes.
Okay.
Their conception
okay.
of China
Yes,
includes
yes.
Tibet. So, Tibet.
And Tibet think to themselves as China light.
And
Yeah.
for a long time, Tibet has been, I believe the word is subsumed within Chinese.
I don't know what this word is,
Yeah.
but yeah.
And
I
it
agree.
became
It's a
part of.
subcategory in Reddit.
Yeah. It became part of the Chinese, way of running things, this sphere. So the China, basically where I'm going with this is China had a problem with the Dalai Lama, and they tried to assign their own Dalai Lama as, the actual, spiritual leader of that strain of Buddhism. But
Okay.
the actual Dalai Lama that you see now is someone who lives, let's say, outside of Chinese sphere of influence.
He lives in India.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 Dalai Lamas?
That's a different conversation.
Yeah, see that's kind of where I'm going with it. So there's always a Dalai Lama, they kind of
Yeah, it's
change
something
over
that,
time.
There was a kid Dalai Lama that's
there's a new one apparently now that's going to be
there's
taking over soon.
well there's a kid,
Yeah,
and the rumor is the kid was
anointed. Is that the
no,
word?
he was exchanged with another kid.
What?
Reverse Uno.
Traded.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
Kid Shuffle.
Yeah, kid shuffle.
Bartered.
Thank you. Thank you for that. He could shuffle.
Kid Shuffle.
Again, rumored. We have no idea.
Yeah.
But our what's the name? Dalai Lama's all peaceful.
I mean, there have been angry Buddhists
Yes.
throughout history.
Yes.
We've seen them recently come out in I think where was it? Myanmar, the whole Rohingya,
Yes.
riots and
I don't know what you're talking about.
so
Oh, they hate Muslims, by the way.
yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, there's angry Buddhists in some
Okay.
parts of the world who hate Muslims, and they've persecuted them for years, which has led to dislocation and refugees and all sorts of horrible things happening to our Muslim brothers. Unfortunately, not all Buddhists are happy.
Yes.
and good or Zen.
So now,
Yeah,
how do you think
or appropriate in public.
how do you think the whites are going to look at the Dalai Lama? Because they're the biggest supporters. let's be honest.
Dalai Lama.
Yeah, he was the leader. He was the kinship.
I mean, are they gonna understand? Are they gonna propagate the idea of cultural differences?
Is the Dalai Lama getting canceled?
Is the Dalai Lama going to be woke?
It's hard to cancel the Dalai Lama.
Does he have a Twitter?
Does he have a Twitter?
I believe he does actually.
That's it. He can get canceled.
I mean, he goes to Davos and stuff. So,
That's true.
Wow. Okay.
So he goes around. He runs.
he definitely goes around. Right?
He runs in those circles apparently. So honestly, I don't even know where this is going. But it is
Disturbing.
disturbing.
Yes.
Yes, it is disturbing.
So how should we look at him now? That's the question that I had.
Well, how did you look at him
Because I've been
before?
looking at the comments of the whites. Not me. I could honestly care less for his existence.
Okay, and what do the comments say?
Like, there's no difference between him and the cab driver that's outside that's taking me somewhere.
Mm.
Like both of them in my world, they exist in the same exact way. You guys exist. Thank you for existing. That's it.
Mm.
Thank you for your service, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the comments and
Yeah. There's some wokeness going around. I don't
super wokeness.
Yeah, and what does the wokeness say?
Some wokeness are saying, "Hey,
The wokeness should be canceling.
well, that's
That's
one side of
that's
it."
wokeness tactic 101.
But here's the issue with
There's
that.
wokeness elite where you have to respect other cultures.
That's a premium membership.
Yeah,
That's
premium-
what you
premium
apply for.
yeah.
membership of wokeness.
You have to cancel 3 celebrities.
Yeah.
Okay.
before
In
getting-
order to move up to culture level.
Yes, yes. To,
If you
to,
get
to get
invited.
enlightened.
Yeah.
Yes. That I'm not the only person in this
Okay,
world.
so you could get an appropriation card.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
Okay.
appropriation card.
Okay.
So what's the name? So the ones that were attacking that really don't care for his existence were being, of course, this guy, whatever, treat him this, kick him out, block him, whatever.
Okay.
But
Cancel
the people
him, cancel
who
him.
believe in him, that's when it looks very interesting.
What did they say?
Well, again, I do not speak for the whole people. I'm just
For the wokeness?
reporting from what I saw of
Okay.
like like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Extensive research.
Front lines of the Caucasian lines.
Kabsa extensive research. 8
Al-Ramdi,
minutes.
Kabsa News,
Okay.
the couch. Go on. Go on.
I like it doing. I love it.
So it was about that. It was about respecting cultures now.
Mm.
You
Now-
guys,
now-
you
now
guys
we-
don't understand.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, none of us do.
Yeah, none of us do.
Well, again, this.
Maybe we don't, but dude.
Well, here's the thing.
Maybe we really don't.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, like the way I look at it is that for a lot of people, he was like this amazing guy for them,
A
right?
figurehead.
Yes.
You know, for a movement of some sorts.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how to.
How to, yeah, sure.
Let's say a movement.
Okay.
All right. Other people say religion, but you know,
No,
but a movement. Sure.
and it's just, you know, it's a subset of
Yes.
you know, a larger
Sure.
religion. Let's say.
Keys. So the couch.
Yes.
So, and I'm looking at him saying, yeah, okay, like this is not something that he usually does.
Mm.
So, like, do not take it as, yo, person has been doing it for so long and we just caught him.
Yeah.
No, he knows he's on TV.
Mm.
So if he did it, think of grandparents, you know, and their, I don't know, rugrats,
Yeah.
right? I know the grandparents are rugrats, but you get the vibe.
But this is the term that we decided to use.
Yes,
We are
yes.
90s
The
kids.
grandkids.
Yes.
We were born in the late 900s.
There's something called Nickelodeon.
Yeah, so a lot of people are saying, no, you guys, like, you know, this is the first incident that we saw. He knows that he's on TV. So I'm sure that there's a background story to something.
I'm sure it must
So
be.
we need some sort of insight from someone who understands the culture.
This is why when I was like, yo, did he say that? Because if he said that, then I'll have a problem with it. I have a problem with all of it. But
But see, anyway,
specifically, if he said that, then that's alarming because how many times have you said that before? See what I mean?
see, that's the thing with different cultures. Sometimes when you go into it, you know, there's a lot of things that would appear unusual, let's say, to your conception of how things should be done. And Asian cultures are no different, obviously, than to you know, Western cultures in those regards, you know. So the fact that it happened on such a stage is you know, weird. Let's put it that way.
Concerning.
It's concerning, you know.
Was there a crowd?
Oh, yes.
Bro, there's like-
Was there outrage?
Who was, no.
It was.
Was there awkwardness?
No, I wasn't there.
I would imagine so. I would imagine.
We need
so.
some Tibetan friends, guys.
Yeah. I mean,
Let's search for podcast in Tibet.
Yeah.
would that be our first mountain?
Shamsi, why do you
Yo.
ruin things?
I was just.
You are not a fun person.
I'm just saying
Anyway.
because it's quite high up.
Well, anyway, I guess what we're saying is it's Ramadan. We have nothing to talk about.
True.
And,
Not at
you
all.
know, Dalai Lama just popped up. Well, I do have something to talk about.
AI things.
Hell no.
No.
Actually, oh, fuck it. It
Yes,
is.
it is
Okay,
actually.
you know what? Let's get rid of this. I want real quick.
Let's go.
Universal Music Group have have like pointed a finger at Apple and
A corporate finger.
Spotify, a corporate finger, yes,
Okay.
which is called a takeover. And it was fascismo. Beshi. So they were saying, listen, you guys need to be more aggressive against people who put artificial intelligent music, generated music on your platform.
Okay. The fear is there now. We
The
have
fear
we
is
have,
there.
We have become alive now.
And the question is, do they have to say yes?
Well, there's a question here. No, they don't have to say yes.
What if?
Okay, so first of all, AI generated music is going to be generated by somebody. So that somebody is going to be considered the artist.
Yes.
It's like you are a composer and you have the ability to create a symphony from nothing. So
All right. How about
you
we
get
give-
credit for that, right?
But
Somebody should pay me for creating
is
a
it you
symphony
who's
from-
creating the symphony or the AI?
It's you are controlling the AI. You are
You're not
directing
controlling the AI. You're basically
you're the input monkey.
Okay.
Yeah, input monkey versus artist.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this and it's
That's a
Ramadan,
good
Yeah.
title. Actually, I like it.
and it's Ramadan, and we're going to be playing music right now. So if you do not want to listen to music, you can just skip ahead or come back and eat.
Which is
So-
also skipping ahead.
I want to give them context. All right. So let's listen to a track that we played a couple days back. It wasn't on the what's the name on the podcast. I'm trying to find it. Here it is. The one by Alta Savages, where he went on and he wanted to have Jay-Z on the track, and he went and he put his voice through a bunch of AI tools, different tools, to get his voice to sound as much as Jay-Z as possible.
And guess what?
And it sounds like Jay-Z. Let's play the snippet.
That's exactly what he did.
tell the young they can never become what they aspire to. Born in a cell with no one who can inspire you.
Your highs are was never as high as those that lie to you.
Pretending that they live in the sky, lying behind your roof.
Shooting holes up at your ceiling, trying to find the proof, trying to fight the feeling and truth.
Tied up like the noose they've been concealing.
The first time I played it for you, Shamsi, what do you think it was?
I freaked the hell out, honestly. The first time you played it, I'm like, what the hell? How did this come about? And
because it sounds like old Jay-Z.
Yeah, exactly. And it sounds like an artist that no longer exists, at the same, this is a 20-year-old persona that is no longer part of the landscape now. And then he told me about the fact that it was AI. And it made sense to me. I'm like, okay, this guy managed to literally manipulate the entire sound.
Would you bundle this up with AI-generated music?
It is AI-generated music.
Yeah.
But would you bundle it up with someone who just wrote, create a beat? Thank you.
He used the tool differently.
Yes.
He used the tool.
Should we give you more credit because you used it in a more creative way? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Does it take away from, somebody who didn't, did something that's less original, less creative? I don't think so. It's just at this point, we're still in exploration phase. There's nothing established. There are no rules.
There is a genre for AI music. And what if you're going to use another artist's voice, you can actually somehow through Spotify or Apple, whatever, ask for their permission. And if they give you a yes, because it sounds like them, they can take a small percentage, a cut off of the stream.
Yeah. Sound rights.
No, but at the same time, it goes back to the same idea of, let's say, using somebody's beat without asking permission, right? You're going to release it online as free music. You can still do that with AI music.
Well, that's the thing. That's why this one was released on YouTube as free music.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you put it into a streaming service, it becomes an issue.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly my point. So you're still running into the same issue if the artist says no.
But again, you can also put free music on Spotify and Apple, but this is not considered free music if it sounds like someone else.
How do you most of the music, and you're telling me when people put music on Spotify, Apple, most of the time they get paid, no?
Well, you get paid for streams. That's a different conversation we're having about being paid. We're talking about you can still put music out there.
Yeah.
Music that you created on your own, and it sounds how it sounds like.
I mean, I feel like you should have the freedom because at the end of the day, you're doing something different, no? There's still an element of creation here, an element of creativity, an element of doing, going outside the conventional boundaries of what can be done. Hopefully, I'm giving credit to the people who are actually trying here.
Listen, you brought up a very good point that it is a tool at the end of the day. It is not the artist. It is not the end all be all. The AI is going to create music for me. It is a tool. If you're going to use it as a shortcut to basically do nothing and have some art credited to you, rather than actually using the tool to enhance your art and actually putting in the work, putting in some sort of effort into it. These are completely different types of AI-generated music. I can't put those two together.
I see what you're saying in terms of separating, let's say, an artist from somebody that does something that doesn't have that level of creativity, but at the same time is useful or functional for other reasons. And the analogy that just came to mind is a paintbrush. I can either paint a wall with it, okay, خلاص, حقبوية, or I can actually paint a Mona Lisa with it. There's the two different levels, but at the same time, I'm.
But you want to put a category for painted goods.
I'm making my
includes
life.
Wall and Mona Lisa.
Okay, yes, but at the end,
it doesn't make sense.
You're still gonna pay both of those people though.
The same amount?
No.
See,
depends on how much wall you have.
But again,
how much wall?
Okay, but again, you're using a tool in two different ways. It's not the same way.
Right now, our issue, or let's say not our issue, but the issue that is happening in, let's say, the creative community is, hey, AI is taking away from my effort and my labor. It is. Nobody's denying that it's not, okay? And it might take away from your livelihood. Maybe it already has, But at the same time, you fighting against this technological change is not going to help you when it's already here. Might as well learn how to use it. Considering that you, as an artist at least,
fighting it, I understand what you're saying. Fighting it is not going to help.
Yeah,
true.
It's about how can you use it within not interfering with anybody else's copyright and without taking anybody else's work. That's the problem with it.
Well, right now, that falls into the whole
because it is to me it is a good tool. Sorry to cut you off, but to me it is a good tool. But I see it in a different way. I see it up. Let me play you this.
Well,
Let me
it
play
opens up that Pandora's box of deep fakes and how it could use to misinform.
That's a totally different conversation. That's why I want to speak. I want to be specific on music right now.
Okay, fair.
That's not, if we go all open, I agree with you 100%. It should be stopped.
Yeah.
But let's stick to music for a second. Okay. Do you remember Passion Fruit by Drake? You want to hear Ariana Grande sing that?
Okay.
This is AI. It's fire.
See, that's not a bad thing. Is it a bad thing?
See what I mean?
It's not a bad thing.
As a product, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
It's content.
No, it is content. It is good content. I'm not gonna say no.
Hold on.
Oh, this is really good. I want
It's great.
more. I want more
it is
of
great.
this, bro.
Yes, I get it.
But should people get paid for doing that?
That's the thing. If Ariana Grande released that track, okay, gave Drake his cut and made you pay full price.
Honestly, I think the fact that this is already going on tells me that the pace is too fast for anybody to keep.
Would you give Ariana Grande credit for this track? Would you give her credit?
No.
Even if she released it?
Shamsi, what if I use
If she
voice on a
really, no.
podcast?
There's a difference between her releasing it and actually. Oh, fuck me.
See? Yes.
No, there's still a difference.
There's a trifecta here. Okay.
There's still a difference. There's still a difference. I would still give human effort points for being human effort.
Yeah, but again,
I would still give your sweat, no matter how minimal it is.
Okay.
The fact that you held the paintbrush,
okay.
no matter how shit you are at it,
Okay.
Points.
The fact that you had an idea, basically.
No, the fact you made the actual effort.
Of writing a
So
sentence.
remember I told you about the Jay-Z track, how he said he took it through multiple tools and he did a lot of work to get it to where it sounded. So let's say you spent 6 months trying to get this to sound just like this and be this perfect, right? Do you want 20%?
What do you mean? Do I want pretty set?
That's what I'm asking you.
Who's I the creator?
Yes, you the creator. You took Ariana Grande's sound, you took the lyrics from Drake, you took that track that Drake made, that beat from 40, if it was from 40, I don't remember where it was from, and you did that. Should they be getting paid for what you did? Or should you take the bigger cut?
Well, there's a question that I'm not aware of. How does remix culture work?
If it's an official remix,
Yeah.
it means you pay the artist to be on the track.
Yeah.
Officially
I am
through a record
paying
label.
them.
Yes, I am paying Drake to come and do the track.
Okay. Well, and I hint it because this is what it is.
It's not cuts.
No, but you get my point. This is how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it in terms of this is a remix.
Yeah, but you got the intellectual property of the lyrics.
Yep.
You got the intellectual property of the beat itself. Intellectual property of her voice.
To be honest,
And then see, that's the thing. If it was going through different tools that gives you that product, I understand the effort. But if it's just a sentence of make this sound like Ariana Grande, attach music file, no.
You know what I'm seeing right now? You know where this is gonna go?
Where?
This is gonna go to the level this might, I don't know, extrapolating. Let's go to the level of somebody actually going and creating their own music, fucking service where there can only be AI music. You get my point? So it's an entire Spotify for AI music.
And it's going to do the same thing that
and then it's going to
Shutterstock and I forgot the
grow bigger and bigger and just start
you're
taking.
going to be sued by the whole music industry.
But how? Why?
Bro, the lawsuits alone, you just trying to prove that you're not wrong in doing this, costs so much money that it was going to break you before you even get anywhere.
Because at the end of the day, I'm just using.
I'm
using sound. I'm just using sound.
Okay.
You're
These are
all
sound.
people manipulating sound.
Sound.
Okay.
It's not a bird.
Yeah, just one boom, 2 bucks.
Yeah, I'm not doing the same thing he's doing. I'm doing something different.
Listen, the AI
I'm
generated
using different
music.
tools.
That's the thing. The AI generated music. Is it sampling from other music? Is it taking bits and pieces here and there, or is it creating original pieces of music?
You can do all three. You can literally do all three.
Three different cases.
That's literally the exciting thing about it.
Then
fact
that's
that you have the freedom to be able to explore.
you don't have the freedom to steal other people's work, Kafsi. No.
No, not. I'm
You
not,
can-
not
you-
saying that. I'm
you-
saying explore using the tool and creating something new, or
Yes.
building on something that exists, or
Creating AI music that is original. I don't know if it's possible or not, but I have no issue with that whatsoever.
bro, I can see a chat GPT that gives me, give me a beat that sounds like, Kanye's,
They
but
can't do
add
that. They
drums
can't do that. They
with,
can't do that.
no, you can see that coming, bro.
Yeah, but that's still stealing inspiration from other people. Not getting inspired, stealing inspiration.
Which I argue a lot of art is kind of, based off of, no? You're inspired by other people's things. So
You're
just-
inspired,
Yeah.
yes, but you don't take, say mine.
حقي.
هو مو حقي. هو I'm going to use it هنا.
Ah,
Mine,
مو حقك.
yeah.
Who's it for then?
But at the end of
Are
the
you going to pay that person? Because حقه.
Do you know where it works?
where?
If you're a DJ. If you're a DJ, remember when we saw what's name Jazzy Jeff في بلد? Shout out to Middle Beast.
Yeah.
Do you remember how amazing he was with the
Yeah.
tools that he had?
Mhm.
So now imagine he can make a track with Drake on it. And as a DJ, you're just playing it in the clubs, you're playing it in certain areas, right? At events or in a concert. You don't need to pay. Well,
See?
concerts is a different thing.
See?
But if you're doing it in a club and you're not selling it to anybody, you're good.
But you're selling
So
a
you're getting
service
paid,
where
though.
you're using, I mean,
What service are you selling? I'm DJing and I made this track out of nothing and I'm just playing it for the crowd.
But I'm still getting paid.
that's a very
No,
good
I'm getting
question.
paid to come DJ.
Yes, but
Yeah,
maybe
but-
at some point, that track's gonna blow up and people are gonna want me to come because I got the track. It's my track. Nobody else got the track.
Well, again,
See where I'm going
that's
with
a
this?
different conversation.
Oh, not just necessarily that track, but just the fact that I am able to do these things that nobody else is able to do using other artists' voices and other artists' likenesses and
I still
personas to
think
create
you can
music.
get away with it in the club. Because in the club, they've been having...
Honestly,
As to my knowledge, not knowing precisely,
yeah,
when I was a younger stallion.
you're not
stallion.
you're not familiar with club
when we
music
used to go to what's name group resorts
at camps
at camps,
in the wilderness.
We had a friend who DJs and boy used to shop all day long, and that is normal.
Shop from artists.
Yes.
And pay me, I play your track.
No, he'll take it and he'll shop it up and make his own
chop
track,
it up. Okay, chop it up.
and then he'll just play it in the clubs. It was perfectly normal.
Yeah, he does his own thing.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, I was there. every
Honestly,
night.
what I think is, again, the trend is going to be too quick for anybody to be able to do, because it's going to be a whack-a-mole game. You just resolve one issue, you're going to end up with 3 more because
But that's not
technology is moving that
again.
fast.
We understand that, but
Yeah.
again, how do you use it though? That's the question. Like, I know you want it.
I mean, I like this. I actually like this.
I know you want
I
it.
actually like
You're not gonna say no to this.
No, the fact that he's giving, don't do that. Don't do that, Dad. Don't give it to me like, don't slide it up for me
First
like
off,
that.
first off,
No,
okay,
phrasing.
no, phrasing,
I'm just
phrasing.
saying. Look me in the eyes and you play that volume up.
Hey,
It says Basher over me. I
a con.
do want more of this. I do want to hear,
by the way, we're gonna be copyrighted for this.
Nat King
Just put it out there.
Nat King Cole rapping big lyrics. I do want to hear Ray Charles, singing Drake.
Nat King Cole, Biggie.
That's the imagination. That's the freedom that you have now. The ability to make those things happen.
Well, I guess we have to wait and see since shit, we can't solve no
Yeah.
problem, bro.
The internet is just going to create a reality that you won't be able to distinguish from the actual thing. That's what's going to happen. That is where we're going. That's what Facebook wanted to do with Meta. That's what AI is doing right now with music and with video and with everything else. It's just
what's gonna happen.
at some
The
point.
industry is gonna come up with an idea of how to use these things. They're gonna make it as the standard.
ولازم تدفع.
ايوه
هذا اول شيء هذا اهم شيء اوكي هذا اهم شيء لازم تدفع اوكي المشكله انك انت الحين ما قاعد تدفع.
Because you know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like to me exactly how we went into streaming.
It sounds no this actually sounds like Napster to me. This
Yes.
sounds not.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Not-
how.
That's
That's what led.
literally what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I said.
No, that's
That's
true.
how
And
it led to streaming. It
yeah.
started with that. They couldn't stop that, so they went to streaming. And now they're not going to stop. They can't stop this one also. So what's going to happen next?
All AI artists.
that's any Not
What if the
really.
tool is so great?
That is actually something that I would imagine happening. Create, an artist that has the vocals of a Beyonce with the range of a Madonna.
And
with,
that's okay. First off,
whatever.
That is weird.
Then
All
you're
right.
going with different.
Exactly.
Cher, whatever. But
The
you get my
range
point.
of Madonna.
Yeah.
The range of Feyruz. What it is?
You got the range of Beyonce. Why do you need the range of Beyonce?
Beyonce's got range. I don't know, bro.
The range is
I
there.
don't listen to Beyonce, homie. I'm just saying.
She's the range.
Yo, you need to listen to Beyonce.
I haven't been listening to Beyonce.
Oh my god.
That's an
You
admission.
need love in your life.
Beyonce?
She's taking it. Yeah.
And the Ivy Love. No, like Ivy Blue.
Wow.
Yeah, whatever.
That's,
Go on.
That's the kid.
Go back. Okay.
See,
I'm talking about the clothes.
What about Dalai Lama?
see, I get it.
Okay.
That's why I told you. Why do you like the Dalai Lama?
We're talking about the Adidas line here.
Anyway.
Ivy Park. It was Ivy Park.
Ivy Park.
Yes,
Okay,
Ivy
there
Park.
we go.
Yeah. Do not go to parks.
Yeah.
All right, just relax.
Yeah. Bro, let me tell you a story. Okay.
Please,
No,
please feed us.
Bad day. The story about a park, homie.
Okay.
What's the name? Did you guys see the what's the name? The AI generated, I think, Kuwaiti news presenter that they created.
Yes. Guess what?
Ah,
Turks?
wait.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I saw a picture about that. Yeah.
Hold on. I saw on Arab news.
Yes. How do you not think that this is a Kuwaiti person?
Yes.
That exists, Turks, and she's telling you.
Ah, the Norwegian lady?
No, it is a Kuwaiti.
yeah.
She is Kuwaiti. Turks.
Okay.
Are you not looking well enough?
Nah.
This is what you know.
One of the guys put in the group is like, her name is Querin.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, bro, she
Well done.
is nowhere near anything that resembles us.
Yeah. Wow. That looks like BBC.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking.
So this was the first.
this is what
attempt.
happens when you try to show, like, hey, we're down with technology, but you just buy off the technology.
Yeah.
نفهم بالكمبيوتر.
Exactly. You don't do anything in editing technology.
نعرف نركب
This is when
الشاشة.
you buy a
Well,
game and it says
وكالة.
input your character
No, dude.
and you just say, like, random. That's what happened.
Bro, they should-
مقدمة وكالة هذه.
they should have
زي ما هي. بعد AI, this is what it looks like.
They should have called صخر. Honestly.
Play on that.
Wow.
That's all they did, bro. They just bought the software and pressed play.
Okay.
No one fact checked.
They
English or Arabic?
They installed accent.
English
Kuwaiti.
or Arabic?
They installed accent Kuwaiti.
I didn't hear. Did you hear it?
I believe if they didn't install accent Kuwaiti, then we have a serious problem.
We have a serious
Yeah,
problem.
honestly.
Yes,
Yo,
we
let
do.
me search
You
it
are
up.
missing Gary, the basic preconditions of presenting a product. Do it well at least. Make it relevant.
I'm
Let's
trying to
start
figure out
there.
if she speaks Arabic بصراحة. Because that would be interesting, to say the least.
So is she on TV? Please tell me she's not on TV.
I do not know.
Yeah, at least updated technology.
You actually think I paid a lot of attention to this.
Yeah, I'm just saying. And he stream it to my phone.
Again, this is past the Kabsa, son. 8 minutes of extensive research.
Yeah.
and if I spent 4 minutes on that post, that's from the 8 minute.
Yeah. Hello. We're trying here, as you can see. Very much trying. Much effort.
Well, shout out to our brothers and sisters in Kuwait for trying. I'm sure that you guys will figure it out soon.
And us for paying attention, I guess.
I just, Shamsi, we don't want to take their credit, especially this one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give them their flowers. Okay, we're not taking their credit.
Did you see the Hakimi thing?
Look, you want to talk about this? You want to talk about? All right, fine.
That's actually an interesting.
Fine,
No. That's cool.
Fine. First off, you will never be a. Oh my god.
Yo, she speaks weird.
What you?
Yo.
Yeah, hello.
Send me.
Research is being done here.
Send me so I can play it for the peoples. Where are you sending it on?
Stock.
WhatsApp or what?
Stock مرة. I don't know.
Okay, you're a loser. But anyway,
Turks, are you aware what's happening in the divorce, rich people divorce courts of the world?
What?
see, this is there's a lot of things to tangle here. By the way, we got to be very careful because we are City Boys Plus.
Okay.
All right,
City Boys Plus.
Yes, sir. We are
City Boys.
City Boy positive.
City Boys.
All right. First off, when I went to that yesterday, I said City Boys. I can tell they're not City Boys.
Yeah, they're not aware.
Yeah,
of the-
exactly,
the city
yeah.
boyness.
It's City Boyness.
Yeah.
But there's a huge homie of ours who's City Boy
Define huge.
number one,
Mm.
right? Not our number one, but I'll tell you, you know who you are. I'm not gonna mention his name here, but me and him have been going hard on this.
Okay.
So first off,
I sent you the clip on WhatsApp.
First off,
on what exactly? First off, let's listen to what's his name?
Querin.
Querin. Let her speak.
the Matrix speak on our behalf.
It's the most disappointing voice acting.
For real?
أنا فضة أول مذيعة في
I
الكويت
told you to
تعمل
just press
بالذكاء
play.
الاصطناعي في
صح،
مؤسسة
صح.
كويت نيوز
وكالة.
روح
الإعلامية.
هذا البتا.
ما هي نوعية الأخبار التي تفضلونها؟ لنسمع آراءكم.
Oh wow.
You know what this reminds me of? Do you remember the first?
Emergency broadcast.
No, the
Yeah.
first what's name when Google did, you know, you can put
Yeah.
a word and it translates into like an Arabic dialect.
Google
Yeah.
Translate when you press the
Yes.
play audio.
That's how it sounded.
Please.
Yes.
لا.
أنا بحبك.
Exactly.
this is what it is. I told you, they just press play, bro.
Okay, version 0.5.
No, this is actually version 9, by the way. I think.
بعد.
Yes. Look, if,
تطور.
once they get access to settings, I'm sure they'll figure it out.
عربي كويتي مو عربي سادة.
Just give them a minute.
ما نبي عربي جبنة.
Give my brothers and sisters a quick a minute. Once they figure out, you know, how to get the settings, all this will be resolved.
Again,
Dude, get in
see?
touch with Alexa.
Points for the effort though. They're trying. They're innovating.
Yes,
Yes, they're trailblazing about doing.
they're trailblazing.
Yes.
So do you want to discuss this? Or you want me to discuss
Are
it?
you
what-
familiar
what-
with the Hakimi? You know, divorce?
Yeah, I've heard.
Yes.
I've seen the memes. It's
You've
quite
seen the
funny.
memes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Would you like to?
So apparently, the Moroccan PSG player Ashraf Hakimi,
Yes.
his wife tried to file for divorce.
no, she filed.
She
for
filed
divorce.
for divorce. Okay. And in the divorce proceedings, she discovered that he basically owns nothing. That 80% of his income goes to his mom directly, and his mom controls
My guy.
owns his house, his
guy.
cars,
Yes.
you know, his clothes, and anytime he needs anything or he wants anything,
Yep.
he just goes and asks
Sounds
his
like an
mom
Arab
for
man.
it.
My guy got it.
You know,
Keep in mind, this adds context. When he used to play for the juvenile team in Real Madrid, his mom was the one that was basically his adult.
okay.
So she's always been not
Part
in
of his
control.
life.
Yeah, she's always been there, part of
The-
his life and his career.
Guardian.
And exactly, and basically, as Arabs, we give our parents full control on things, especially when we're fucking 16.
Yeah, and yes, she was the responsible adult, and you know, she
So she's been doing this.
took over his affairs at a young age, and she kept doing it. And you know, the fact that he appreciates his mother, like we've seen the clips in the World Cup.
Yes, in the World Cup.
Yes, hit that much is a beautiful thing to see.
Do
Honestly,
not forget, ladies, that y'all loved them in the World Cup.
Yeah.
I just want you to remember.
We all
we
did.
saw the post.
Yes.
Y'all loved it. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, look at him and his mother. Okay,
في
like don't forget, please.
في الحارس بعد.
Don't hate us after this.
You know, كان في الحارس, they love the Harris brand.
Oh yes, let's be specific to this guy.
Yeah, I'm
okay?
saying, yeah,
Because we're gonna dig a little bit deeper.
Yes, so it comes out in the news that she basically ends up getting practically
Nothing.
10% of what he actually makes.
Practically nothing.
Yeah, practically nothing. Because he keeps the rest of the 20% of the salary,
Yeah,
whatever. blah, blah.
Now let's discuss the elephants in the room.
So the internet rejoiced.
Ah.
Yeah, the internet rejoiced.
Okay, see, you did not do your 8 minutes of extensive research.
I'm just
See,
okay.
I can tell.
Okay, what I saw was the internet rejoicing in the win of man.
Yes.
Okay.
The win of men is the win of man.
The win of man.
First off, Mama's Boys win.
Yes.
Let's give it a round of applause for Mama's
Love
Boys.
Mama's Boys, bro.
win.
Love you, Mama. Yes.
There's a lot of women hating right now. Fuck this Mama's Boy. But anyway, again, two things need to point out.
Okay.
One, the divorce was before the rape charge.
So
What?
this is something
Yes.
that came out after.
A couple of months ago, he was allegedly. Again, keep in mind he is a PSG player in France, and this is not the first time that this happens in France.
Yeah.
So
So
let's all just wait for the results.
you know there are
PSG is backing him up. Everybody's saying, "Yo, he didn't do anything," and everybody's sure, so they're ready to go to court. So that is not the conversation we're having here. Two, yes, he does have kids from her, and yes, she is, I think, like 10 years older than him. That's a different conversation.
that's a different point. That's
Yes.
not the point.
So he
Fact
does have kids,
yeah.
and as a mother that's controlling, like I say, controlling. That's advising and guarding her lovely son,
Yes, exactly.
who took them out of poverty,
Yes.
and played for some of the biggest clubs in the world.
Looking out for directing.
Exactly, direct. She's a director. She's an executive director of his
Exactly.
life.
A curator
All
of sorts,
We're sure that she's not going to let her grandson live in poverty.
or her grandkids.
Well,
Contingency
there's, I
plans.
think only one kid. I think.
Sure.
Let's go with kids. Maybe there's two.
Grandchild.
We don't care. All right.
Children can. Yeah.
Does it make a difference?
Anyway, they're her grandkids. Of course, they're going to live healthy. So it's not the conversation. The conversation is y'all took an L. All right. this is the conversation.
This is a collective L.
Exactly.
For all of
y'all
y'all.
took an L. Nothing is funnier than watching. See, again, as Arabs, when we saw this, we're like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
That's clever. Well
Yeah,
done. That's
all
smart.
right. Yeah,
Okay.
you know.
Arab boy gets it.
Arab boy gets
Yeah.
it. Like, mama got it.
He's keeping
She
it real.
understood. She's like,
Yeah.
yo, you're going to be in the spotlight. You can see all these big people. I got you, son.
They want to take advantage
Yeah,
of you,
they're
son.
not going to win this. Mama wins. This is a mama win. This is a mama
Definitely
W.
for mamas everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the whites were angry.
Mm.
This one girl, she was like, imagine putting in all that work and getting out with nothing. Like,
What?
Wait,
Sorry,
what?
hold up.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Hang on.
But work?
Who plays for who? Okay. Just saying who actually has the million euro
So,
paycheck?
Shamsi, how do you feel about this? Okay.
Honestly, I applaud the man for his,
I didn't ask the
dedication to
question
his
yet.
mother.
I didn't ask the question yet.
That's what I
please.
feel.
Thank you.
Oh, wait.
As a mama's boy.
As
say
a
it.
mama's
As
boy.
a mama's boy.
Yes, I understand. I see where he comes from.
Exactly. So how do you feel about being with someone in a long-term relationship and then splitting and then someone saying, yo, listen, by the way, since I'm gone, I want some of your shit while I'm gone. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me.
I do not feel like I feel like it's my shit,
Like, how do you move on? That's the question. If I'm still attached to you for your money,
Well, see, that's where you should both be coming into.
I understand that she's attached to him for his kids also. Their kid, okay, or kids, I'm not sure. But again, I'll take care of the kids. I have no problem. But I don't need to take care of you.
the lifestyle.
Yes.
No,
everything, health, whatever it is. I'll take care of my kids. But again, Arab mom,
Yes,
that kid's gonna be taken care of.
true. And whooped also.
And exactly, she's a Moroccan mom, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, when you see her, you know she's an Arab, African Moroccan mom.
you will understand. Basically, you will understand. No, but as you mentioned, as long as my kids are being taken care of, this is for me the priority. At the end of the day, you are also someone who can take care of themselves.
Yes.
This is your opportunity to go and live the life that you wanted to live. Go ahead, be free.
Be free.
Be free.
Be you. Find yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
You go find yourself.
Go to Bali or something.
Yes, go F yourself. F is for fine, ladies and gentlemen. F is for fine. Okay.
This journey of self-discovery.
Exactly. I'm helping you help yourself.
Yeah, I'm helping you discover your authentic self.
And I'll tell you what's disgusting for me. This is why I was so happy for it. Stupid. It's because she is getting a cut, but she's not getting the full cut.
10%.
Yes, she's getting a cut from what he has.
So 40% drop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's a huge
shit,
cut,
bigger
though.
than that, bro. It's like a 70% drop.
ما عليك في drop كبير هو I'm
So
sure.
you're still getting a cut. And this is what made it so funny. People are angry at the cut that she's getting.
How much is that cut?
Good enough for her to live happy.
So he-
Exactly. See,
Yes.
that's the
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
he makes 20%. He keeps 20% of his salary.
Yes.
Okay, so she's gonna make half of that. So that makes it 10%.
What's his salary?
$1 million a month.
Yes.
Andy, what are you complaining about? What are you complaining about?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Listen. I understand if you're both struggling. One of you has
Keep
to
in
stay
mind,
at home.
he is
The other has to
23.
go get the money.
yeah.
And there's a support kind of thing.
Oh my God, I'm getting
But
busy.
$1 million a month when you're just chilling at home, got all kinds of staff.
And you walk out with 100K.
Walk out. Well, I mean,
That's not a bad number.
I love the memes of saying, Mama, above two,
Yeah.
I'm popping.
that was me, my boss.
Oh,
That was
God.
fun.
But does this make us look bad? I don't think so. No.
Us who? Us who?
Us Arab
Mama's
men.
boys?
Mama's boys.
Mama's boys. Yeah, that has to do with the Arab men.
Yeah, I was
it
just
just
saying.
has to do with Mama's boys.
Mama's boys. I feel like I feel like those two categories overlap a lot.
Well, the way I
look.
look at it, my friend, I look at it as that the mama.
True.
Okay,
True.
that makes sense somehow.
True.
She did her job.
For a very long time.
No. She did her job, and that she was
I
still
see,
a
yeah.
mother.
Yeah.
taking
Mama's
care of
working
her
in serious
kid.
ways. We gotta go down.
This is Mother Power 100.
Exactly.
Work.
She's a plus 1,000. She played the French system. What are you talking about? An Arab mom, bro.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, this is your system.
Yeah.
I got this. I can get one of these."
This is a movie. This is a miniseries.
اسمع يا ولدي 1 2 ترى هم كذا عندهم اسمع كلامي.
I am the one who knocks.
It just shows you the difference. Mbappe's family started a whole company, an LLC, and a holding in Madrid.
ماشي.
She was like, "حبيبي حول عليه فلوس."
اسمع عندي مرتبة عندي المرتبة لا تخاف.
And as an Arab mom, every time he asks his money, she puts her hand in her bra. She sticks out 300,000 and she counts them.
rules
لازم تستهبل.
So I see it as,
I
Arab
see it
moms
as a
winning.
win, as a win. Honestly, for men, for moms, for
City Boys up, son.
for
I'm asking you a question. Do you understand what the City Boys mean?
No idea.
Nah.
City boy.
waiting for an explanation, basically.
This is Fuck Boys rebranded.
Okay, this is the new terminology now. Okay.
There was a meme back in the day, City Boys.
Yeah,
What
it is. It is. It was similar to it.
I'm trying to remember what
I'm visualizing something in my
Basically,
head.
no. Basically, City Boys, you getting the upper on the City Girls,
Okay.
taking the W for once and not taking the L.
So example here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
This is the super W.
Prime example.
Bro,
W.
bro, he
W.
hustled that marriage, son. He hustled. Let's have kids.
Well, honestly, I think he set an example for everybody else.
All the players right now, they're like, yo,
Yo,
Believe in your mama.
dear mama.
we could have saved millions.
If only we knew.
Again, this is a culture stuff.
No, this is why.
This is culture, son.
This tells you something. They should really, pay attention to what we do. Follow our trends, people of the world.
Yes.
Whites.
This is something in our culture that you should embed. But again, y'all hate your moms for some reason.
Y'all don't know what family means anymore for some reason.
Bro, they don't know what gender is. Biology died.
صح. Yes, we have a problem now.
You can't
and
study biology
we,
now.
we have a problem in classification now.
Yes, once they figure out biology exists, inshallah, one day, and then things can go back
Are
to
they going to
normal.
disagree about oxygen command rate?
Oh, that's coming real
Yeah.
soon. Alec. But anyway, City Boys up. Shout out to Hakimi. Take that W, Hakimi.
Let's go, City Boys.
Exactly. Yeah, save your money, son. I'm not paying you for the rest of my life. You'll take 100K. Again, but keep in mind,
100K fee taxes.
take that 30K.
Yeah.
Take that 30K.
You know, for-
a month though.
Fee estate tax.
Come on, bro. Nah, come on. That's some good
في
money.
مصاريف كارفور.
She was looking for that. Like, yo, I'm just gonna relax and get paid for the rest of my life.
Ooh.
But Mama knows.
ولسه هذا
Mama
this
knew
is
the game.
his first big contract, keep in mind. So يعني
Yeah.
that money has potential to double at 10% levels.
See what I mean?
Only at 10% levels.
And he's only 24. Imagine like in what? And
بس المفروض انه خلاص ما يرجع يدفع لها بعدين صح خلاص خذ الحين وبعدين توكل على الله.
That's why I love you, Chelsea. Keep that energy
I
right
was just
there.
saying سدد الحين
Took out.
توكل على الله يعني خلاص.
You know what I love about this, Shamsi? It's very obvious. If you ever divorce, it's gonna be a fight.
No,
Okay.
no, I thought خلاص we split
Took it
now.
Allah. I upgraded you.
No, but
what more do you want?
We split now خلاص. You take the house, I'll take الفيلا ونتوكل على الله خلاص.
So you do believe in prenups?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm
But
saying
I believe in prenups, by the way.
what I'm asking-
I'm being very honest
what
with
I'm
you.
asking-
Capital man. Okay. I believe in having my own money. Okay. I believe you have your own money also. And you get to take whatever you want.
so financially separate accounts, lives.
No, as together, yes, not a problem. I have no problem with joint bank account as together. But if we have to go separate ways, why should I take someone's fortune away?
So
That's such a difficult conversation to bring up.
Well, if you're breaking up, trust me. It's gonna
Nah,
be, come on.
prenup, you gotta do that.
A prenup,
early.
yeah, a prenup early on. Listen, yo,
Yeah.
money doesn't change us, right? All right, sign. Sign.
is that how it's
Yeah.
Is that how you
Sign,
have the
just to make sure it
conversation?
doesn't change, just sign now.
Exactly. It's love, right? It's love.
You love
Right?
this,
Sign on love.
You love this about me, right?
Exactly. Sign on love. Mama told me.
Yeah.
Sign love me.
Yes.
Is that, I don't think that's an easy conversation to have either way.
That's not.
It
I don't
should
think
be.
so.
It should be. Yeah.
Should be. But we don't have that problem now in our Arab society.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, we don't have the issue like, prenup or whatever. No, we don't have any of that.
Because
Do we?
No, we
No,
don't.
we don't.
We
It's
don't
not
have.
part of the marriage
exactly.
contract.
Exactly.
هي تشرط. مو أنت تشرط.
Exactly. And some people put that. If you divorce, we want 3 houses,
Hey.
8 cars,
When
and
we-
7
if
million in
we
cash in a
if-
duffel
لا،
bag.
If we divorce مثلا لي بيت طق نقطة.
Yeah.
This is شرط رقم 1. هذه حاسب حساب يعني هذه تكتيك ممكن تكون بس إنه يعني.
This is a retirement plan. Okay.
I'm just asking. موافق أكيد إنك موافق ترى بتوقع.
Hey, بند البركن لا تنسوا بند البركن.
وهذه جديدة بعد.
خلاص حطيناها احنا لازم.
أوكي. سجل واحد بالسنة.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Let's see if we have any talks before we need to get that out of here. It's already late. Just see what's name? The Boston Bombers documentary on Netflix.
Apparently it's good.
Yeah, 3 episodes. Just went through them.
I had no idea.
Really good, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, it's actually really good. But at the same time, it's white. Okay. Look,
I mean, Boston's quite
watching it,
white.
how the idea and them trying to catch them. I'm not going to ruin it for people. You need to go watch it. We remember the story.
To catch a bomber.
Yeah.
He's sorry.
First off, ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly how he says bomber. He says bomber.
I'm sorry.
This little.
Okay.
Mama's boy.
Moving on.
Anyway.
The rich mama's boy.
Anyway. 80% mama's boy. Anyway. So what's the name? The documentary was like was interesting. It was captivating. Let's put it that way. But of course, at the end when they catch him, which everybody knows the story by now. If you haven't, still watch it. Amazing.
There was a boo.
No, there was a USA, 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 and they missed out on the point.
Why?
Like me and you were having this conversation. It was like they missed out on the point that this is your system that built this. This person felt this way because of your system. Shh.
I was supposed to say that, but dude, it was supposed to say we won, right? We won. They found them.
Yes,
right?
yes,
okay,
yes.
Justice prevailed.
Yes.
You know, that's what happened, right?
Yes.
So the fact that we have a system that creates people that bomb and stab and shoot their
Yes.
way through life is not the point.
It's not the point.
It's not the point, my dude. You know what that's called, my dude?
It's religion.
No.
Religion is the point for
You know what they call it, my dude?
What's it called?
That's called freedom. Right there, homie. Right there. That's the red.
Hardcore fist.
Red, white, and blue. That's red, white, and blue, homie. The freedom to live my life the way I want.
Oh,
You know, buy guns. Yeah, that's a byproduct of living in a first world country.
that's a school infomercial, by the way.
Buy guns.
Buy guns.
You know, you get to have, you know, shit infrastructure, bad roads, really slow fucking internet, shitload of cable options, and, you know, shooters the second Tuesday of every month. That's the trade-off, you know. And Bud Light.
First of all, I like that.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I think you finally cracked comedy, Shamsi. Well done. Well done.
Is that how we do it?
It's funny when it came to tragedy. Comedy came out.
Well, see, that's the thing about it. It's funny because it's true. You know, it is funny because it's true, and the fact that I can just laugh about it is my way of coping with the horrible reality of, you know, civilized world. Alhamdulillah على كل حال يا
Just my bad.
Yeah.
Well, what's his name?
الحمد لله إن عندنا
نعمة والصحة
عوائل ونعمة وإسلام وصيام والصراحة.
Where are we going?
Where are we going?
نلعب كورة يوم تمطر يا ابو عدول قلت لك على الكورة يوم المطر. اسمع
I guess we changed the topics.
نلعب كورة ومطرت اقسم بالله ثلاثة. I've never had so much fun in like 10 plus years, bro. Swear to God, bro.
You continued playing.
Of course we
You
continue
didn't,
to
Under the
see,
way.
you didn't see the group picture?
ما شفت فريق الكورة بالاحتياط.
I did.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Well, bro, it's such a fun time,
When
man.
I saw that,
It's
I laughed so fucking hard.
Bro, it felt like we were children again.
Exactly.
You know, it honestly felt like we
the
were
smiles
children,
in that picture
you
felt
know?
like, yo, we haven't done this in forever, and it felt so good.
ما وقفنا مان من جد ما
Nice.
وقفنا. عرفتوا ما تشوف شيء المشكلة. عرفتوا ناس تزحلق وناس كرة تسطح ما عادي.
No
بس
injuries.
يعني في براشات يعني بوشامسي كده عطاك واحدة طينك all the way to the end. بس yeah, شنو ولد كريستيانو بعد we met celebrities.
Yes.
Good times. That's what happens when you go
We
out.
met celebrities.
Yes.
It's Cristiano's kid. I told you stay away from parks.
والله لابس اصفر الولد يعني اللي بنشوفه يا ابو عدول. والله ما حد يلبس اصفر في رمضان.
Ya Allah. Can we admit the weather in Ramadan has been amazing?
Bro, alhamdulillah, man. Alhamdulillah. Like,
Alhamdulillah.
I really hope these April winter showers continue consistently. يعني لأن
I hope it continues to.
it's vibes. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
We disregard. خلاص, we don't use that word anymore.
Bro, كل ما اطلع اشيل جاكيت وتمطر. I'm like العالم الفله. الحمد لله.
استغفر الله العظيم. يا أخي.
الحمد لله.
الحمد لله.
It's raining right now. I can see the reflection on the
شوف
window.
في هودي تقدر تلبس تدخل كده تطلع.
You can wear the window دمعة حزن
Yeah.
if you want.
لا تويتي اكتب العاده. افهمها زي ما sometimes you might be attacked sometimes you'll be like صح عليه اصلي
يا اخي I'm gonna get us out of here. Don't worry about it. I got you.
شاكل يا مجهول لا تروح تدور الناس الحين ورانا
Shamsi's on fire today. ما ادري ايش صاير بصراحه.
Number one is not here.
صح.
I get to actually imagine things without being shut down والله العظيم
الله يسلمكم. By the way, I had a list of things that we're just not gonna go through it.
أقول لك وش I'm reading Turks honestly.
What?
So I'm reading a book about the cultural history of Islam. Okay.
Nice.
Which makes a very potent argument that the Mesopotamians were actually Arabs. So all those Babylon, Assyrian people, you know, precursors to.
So we're gonna drop this at the end.
Yeah.
This is what they call a teaser for next episode.
Yeah.
Where he's going to give us a lesson.
لسه قاعد أقرأ
He's going to give us a lesson on Arab culture history.
Yes. Okay. I like your stuff.
وبعدين there's another book about the Rothschilds, you know, how they became bankers.
The OG Mama Boys. I'm sorry.
Okay. There was actually Papa's Boys.
Yes, I know.
Close enough. The bankers of the world.
The world.
والنعم فيهم
Okay.
كلهم.
You know how the
Shamsi.
خلاص
Oh my guy.
يلا بنروح
وراء السحور
Well, there's one more.
It's 3 in the
Next
morning.
week on Past the Kabsa.
Okay.
تو مسكت.
Oh, there's one more. Tell me about that.
Let him go.
خلاص ask me about the one
What's
more.
the third one? What's the third one? سريع
Tell us,
بس.
because we'll never go back to it.
It's about the Ottomans.
Okay, قفل خلاص.
You know, that was obvious.
Thank you for joining us. Okay, we're about to wrap up. We're gonna have a conversation.
خلاص نروح.
Well, anyway, thank you for joining us. I appreciate every single one of you. This is a stupid podcast. Anything else, Mama's Boys?
Good stuff.
All's good.
Okay.
برجع لماما الحين عندي خلاص عندي أشياء بعدين يلا سلام.
Shut up.
Let's go. Peace. Bye. We'll see you next week. Actually, next week is Eid, so we're still debating whether we're gonna do an episode or not.
بلكن بلكن لا.
It's an 80% yes, depending on the vibe.
بلكن
Yeah. Checks out.
Birkin?
بلكن.
The routers.
Routers.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
بلكن ايه بلكن
Why
لا.
are you still here?
Peace.